personally find it sickening that there were 36 cases of sexual abuse or trauma.
State Senator Sarah Howard, disturbed children across the state are being sexually abused while in the state's care.
These kids are our kids. Once we decide to take them away from their homes, they're wards of the state and they're the state's children. And we should treat them as though they're the precious commodity that they are.
In the report released by the Inspector General of Nebraska Child Welfare, they received 36 reports of sexual abuse while the kids were in the state's care since July of 2013. Over the next few months, the Office of Inspector General will gather and analyze data and release a final report next fall. In part, they say, quote, the key purpose of this investigation will be identifying areas for improvement and making recommendations regarding how Nebraska can better prevent and respond to child abuse of children in the state's care, end quote. For Howard, she says one of the contributing factors could be the big workload placed on the caseworkers, which could lead to less thorough background checks on the foster parents or group homes.
We really need to be more rigorous and thoughtful about who these children are being exposed to in those foster care placement settings and what type of screenings we're providing them with.
In 2008, Howard says the state cut back from a number of areas, including the child welfare system, which is now starting to see the ramifications of that decision.
All I can see is that we're getting to a crisis point between child deaths, serious harm or injury, and sexual abuse in our own child welfare system when we're supposed to be removing these children for their own safety.
Howard also says without more mental health care services in the state, the child welfare system is going to continue to struggle. She also favors a special legislative committee to review this problem as well. Nebraska is a mandatory call state, meaning if you see child abuse, you are required to report it. Reporting live in the News Center, Nick Starling, KMTV Action 3 News.